Yo, what's going on, man? We're here to talk about the new Salim and Mara Brock Akil produced TV show Black Lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Black excellence at its finest, man.
Oh, man.
How do you feel about the cast of this show?
I was just blown away, man. I was impressed. Like, you know, I didn't look up that much about the show. I kind of wanted to be surprised because, you know, I just kind of just wanted to, like, let it ride. I didn't want to look up anything about the show. I'll try to stay away from as much previews as possible. But I have to say, man, the cast on here was well put together. I feel like it delivered the pilot because of the cast, you know. The lead character, I thought right away he made expressions known as a caring.
What, Cress Williams?
Yeah, as a caring, loving father, you know, but as well as he was about the kids in the school. I thought that was pretty cool, you know. Not only we got a black, you know, superhero, but somebody who's actually doing something in the community as well. I thought it was pretty cool how when he was about to do a speech, he said something that made the kids stand up and talk along with him. I thought that was pretty dope. Even the relationship he seems to have with his, I guess, ex-wife seems like, you know, it's something that was very, very deep and everything like that. His daughters, I love how they seem like, you know, natural, you know, daughters, you know, in the family and everything like that. Just the overall cast just wasn't dry. It wasn't dull. Every character that was introduced had their time to shine, to show, you know, what they're about and everything like that. And I'm looking forward to seeing them delve into their backstories a little bit more.
Yeah, I hadn't had any prior recollection to Cress Williams. I mean, y'all guys just put me on the fact that he was on Living Single. I did not remember that.
Yeah.
But you know, he came in, he established himself. He actually is a good character. I like the idea of him trying to use school to steer the kids right instead of doing a superhero thing anymore. I like the fact that Greg Henry, who's playing his Taylor, Martin Proctor, was actually really dope. I like the whole Alfred type thing for the basement. I love the two daughters, Anessa Pierce and Jennifer Pierce, played by Nafasa Williams. I had just finished seeing her on Burning Sands. And then China Anna McClain, I remember her from Daddy's Little Girls with Idris Elba, the Tyler Perry movie from back in the day. And man, it's amazing to see her grow up and killing it, like the way she did. And the guy that's playing Lala, William Catlett, like, he strikes you as an anti-hero in a sense.
Yeah.
It's just like he's bad, but at the same
he
time,
means
he's
well.
trying to do some good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be really interesting to see how that's going to go. I'm real interested to see how it goes with Miss Fowdy.
Yeah.
The other lady that works at the school who's obviously interested in Pierce.
Right.
But it's you know, and then at the end of the episode, the daughters start manifesting their powers, which was interesting.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I know they're going to be lightning and thunder, but I'm just curious to how they're going to turn that into powers on the show so it doesn't look exactly like Black Lightning's powers.
Right.
How did you feel about Lala and Tobias Whale?
Lala, I feel like he just comes off as that menacing kind of presence. He had that presence, especially when he was talking to the kid in front of Black Lightning. And, you know, he seems like he has his ulterior motives, but it seems like he's a community man as well. But I kind of feel like he's more imposing than Tobias right now, just because we don't know much about Tobias. I mean, we got the little chest grab. Did he stab him or something? He punctured him with something. I forgot what it was. But, you know, he just...
it was the arrow when he brought him to him.
Yeah, okay, the arrow, right, yeah. So, I mean, we got that kind of like first introduction, like, oh, he's the big bad, but I'm waiting off to see what more he can be about. But I think, you know, Lala is pretty more opposing to him right now, but we'll see how that develops.
I like the whole idea that the 100 gang, I feel like they're drawing a fine line between, you know, racial profiling, police violence, and then, you know, criminal enterprises in the black community.
Yeah.
It seemed like a nice line. The 100, I feel like this guy, Inspector Henderson, the cop, I feel like he's involved with the gang in some way, shape. For some reason, I just feel like he's crooked. He doesn't seem like the most straight and narrow guy to me yet. I know it's kind of early to call that, but I'm calling it.
Okay.
I feel like there's something about that guy. And Tobias, he has a really imposing voice.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see how they'll handle him, but the whole thing with the 100 gang, I'm really curious to see how this plays out. Apparently, they're a big factor in the DC universe. They come up in many different incarcerations of them based on what timeline they're in. Okay. So I'm real curious about how that goes. How did you actually feel about the episode?
I thought it was really good, man. I thought it handled a lot of social topics really well without really throwing it in your face. I mean, for
how
did
you feel when he got pulled over in the rain?
Yo, I felt like he did. I just wanted to just shock everything around me, man. I was just like, damn, the first thing you see, he was just like me, a black man in a suit in a, what he had, a Volvo. It was just like, come on. But, it was those little things that made, the episode seem much richer. The world seemed much more down to earth than other superhero shows you see. That's why I hope the Arrowverse does not touch this show. Please, just stay away for like.
You know what's gonna happen.
Just stay away, please. But yeah, I thought the episode did a great job of establishing the basis of what the show is going to be about. I can see it being a lot of the superhero stuff and everything too, but I can see it dwelling on things that teenagers go through at school, social injustice and everything like that, and it can really blend it in really well, and I think it's needed, a show like this, not just because he's an African-American hero, but just because it's just a basis that we don't see that much in television touch like this in this manner.
Yeah, I'm all for black families being portrayed on television, just for the simple fact that I feel like some people are closed-minded, and they, for some reason, they feel like we live completely different from them, some white people and things like that. So shows like this can expose them to some of the stuff that happens in their life. Like, hell, I'm married, we have kids, we're not separated, no child support, I don't have to pay child support to nobody. Like, like the stereotypical shit. That stuff doesn't exist all the time. And I'm glad we got a TV show to actually, don't get me wrong, he's separated from his wife, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with his, him being a hero. Right. I'm pretty sure they'll get to it. And I don't know, to me it was just funny when they kept calling Nessa Harriet.
Oh yeah, that was kind of funny. Yeah,
I thought that was hilarious. So I thought that was funny. I thought it was a good joke, and yeah, I'm just excited to see the show, man. How do you grade it?
I gave it an A. I thought it was a great beginning to a series. It completely blew my expectations. I'm not sold on the outfit yet. I like it, but I don't love it. But I read something a couple of days ago that said there's going to be plenty of modifications to his outfit, I guess, throughout the season.
You know who's going to do it, right?
Who?
Cisco.
Oh gosh, get out of here! Don't start that. Don't start that. But yeah, I give it an A.
Yeah, I give it a B+.
Okay.
I really liked this episode. I thought it was a great way to start it off. You can't tell me you don't want to see Cisco Ramon. I mean, look, I don't want to see Barry Allen. I don't want to see. I don't want to see Stephen Amell. I want to see. I can see Felicity over there. I can see Cisco and Caitlin. I don't see
Felicity. I see Cisco.
Well, you gotta have.
No, we don't need.
You gotta have Mr. Terrific there too, because he's the one that comes up with this super extra tech.
Yeah, look, give this show a couple seasons first. Let it ground in this reality.
They're gonna give it one season.
No, give it two, man. Give it two.
Like if the ratings continue, they're gonna be like, it's part of the Arrowverse right now, and you're gonna be mad as hell, but it's gonna happen, man.
We'll see.
Yeah, man, if you guys want to see us review Black Lightning from week to week, man, let us know. Hit us up in the comments. Hit us up in the email, Twitter, Instagram, however you want to contact us. You know where to find us. I mean, we normally put it somewhere on the page. Everything got links to everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hit us up on the Instagram at TRC Podcast. I just told you it was everywhere. Just follow the links, man.
Yeah, and let us know what you guys thought about the pilot episode. You know, did you have any problems with it, or did you think that CW did a great job bringing Black Lightning to the screen?
Yeah, and I'm just curious. Do you guys feel like Lala should be the big bad for this season, or should it be Tobias as well?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, let us know what y'all think.
And which daughter was your favorite?
Okay.
Was it Anessa or Jennifer? No more questions.
That's it.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace.